Okay, let's start on why Pride is low tier. Kind of got a really slow walk speed. Okay, pretty normal jump height. His wall bounce is pretty decent. He's a big character, so that makes him better than Mel. So he could pick up, you know, big items. But what makes him not so good is well, his normal attack when he gets super, right? This whirlwind is not as good. It's a little bit harder to hit people. If you jump, you can see that it doesn't really kind of track. So let's get another power stone. And you can see he's fairly slow. Another thing that makes him really weak is his supers. They don't really track. And here's the other one. It's just his dragon punch. You got to get really close. And in Power Stone, there's a lot of places to run. So it's a very difficult super to hit. You got to get really close. People are running. Maybe in 4-player, you might hit somebody. It's pretty cool, but yeah, it's pretty bad. He's slow. He's got a decent wall bounce, and wall bounce is good in this game. So yeah, that's why he's not. That's why he's kind of bottom tier. His supers. Let's go with the next one, who's probably the lowest tier. And we'll go to the same stage.
Let the battle begin.
I'm sorry.
Go!
It's a bit faster. A really good jump. I think that she has some kind of good... She has the umbrella. So you can kind of just stay away from the floor. Her...
Great! Oh, no!
Her dive attack is pretty good. Doesn't track as good as Ayame's. A bit, but not by much. Okay, let's see her wall bounce. Her wall bounce is actually really good. That's a lot of distance. So she's not bad for that. And you can see the wall, like, well, what's so important about the wall bounce? You have invincibility frames. And it's a good way to take out power stones. But here's why she's kind of bad. You have to get really close to do this. And it's not that great. Her super. Her supers are kind of trash when you compare them to the best. Like, her supers are not really good.
Oh no!
Power stone.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But again, she doesn't really speed up. What's good, I guess, is she got a really good double jump. But super's not that good. Yeah. I think she could do 3. But yeah. No buenas. Like, you gotta be a really good pro to like make her work. Let's go with Ryoma. And then we'll go back to the desert stage. I do this one because there's a lot going on. So this one is like from the rip. I could start on the wall, have all my options.
Let the battle
All right.
begin.
So
Go!
overall speed, pretty decent. His wall bounce. His wall bounce is good. It's not great, but
Oh no!
it's pretty good. It's got some good distance. You want ones that go really far, that cover a lot.
Oh no!
What makes them not great is his transformation. Jumping in the air is what you want to do. It's tracking. This one on the floor, you got to catch people. And once you get a power stone, people, what they do is like to run. So this is not that great for catching people.
Powerful.
And some stages are so big, there's a lot of places to hide. But this, you can catch supers with it. So I might actually move them up a tier, to be honest. Especially with that, it tracks for a long time. And if you can hit that, you can combine it with the super. So I might move Ryoma up a tier.
Oh no!
I just never really use him. His other super. It's pretty good. It's slow startup. But the super's not that great. His tracking move. Let's take a look. You have to be pretty close. Ayame, for some reason, can just track from super far. He's kind of got good mobility. But yeah, I would move him up a tier. I think he could be A, but here's the thing. If someone else is super, and this is why he's not that good, even though I moved him up, he's good if nobody else is super. But if he's going against Wang-Tang, these aren't going to do anything. It's going to take a little too long, and he's going to get out. He's going to get outclassed. He's going to get outzoned by somebody else with a power stone. So someone like Ayame is gonna, if it's like you, if you and your opponent have power stones, he's gonna lose out to a good amount of the cast. He's gonna lose out to Gunrock. He's gonna lose out to Wang-Tang. He's gonna lose out to Ayame. He's gonna lose out to, yeah, pretty much Wang-Tang, Ayame, Gunrock, anyone with a really good projectile when they're transformed. So I mean, he's good if no one else is transformed, but if someone else is transformed, yeah. So that's okay. So maybe that's why he's not that high on the list. Wang-Tang. Let's take a look at Wang-Tang. Let's go back to here.
Let the battle begin. Go!
So one reason that Wang-Tang is not, I mean, he's good. He's great when he's transformed.
Oh no!
But one problem is
Powerful.
his wall bounce isn't that great because he runs. He runs up the wall, and while he's running up the wall, he can get hurt. So he doesn't really get those invincibility frames, I believe, until he's in the air. And even then, he might be able to get knocked out. But compared to other characters, that running up the wall is a waste of time, and it really makes his wall bounce not good. But here's where he shines. Once he just gets this is what you want to do. You just want to jump up, throw fireballs. His supers, that one's only good in a certain situation. Like if you're in the elevator, if you're in a smaller area, but like in a stage like this, you see how big it is, people can run away. Your best bet is to just throw fireballs because that's guaranteed to hit. The Spirit Bomb startup is so long. So during all that time, you could throw a box at him and knock him out of it. So it's very tough. Look at the startup frames. It's an awesome super though. He's got a pretty decent speed. He's got a really good jump. He's got actually a really good, decent tracking dive kick. But your main thing is just fireball people. You get a hard knockdown and maybe go up. Well, you're not going to do that. You're going to do the other one. You're going to do the dragon punch. But your main thing is just, you could just jump and spam fireballs and really mess people up. Like, let's see if I could just bully someone. Because there's not much getting away from this. Yeah, there's no getting away from that. That's some good damage. Whoops. Original. Let's make this random. Okay, so Galuda. Whoops. Wrong button. Going back. He's on the lower tier. He has a couple of good options. He has a couple of good things about him, but to be honest,
Go!
You know, kind of slow. He's got a really good wall bounce.
Oh no! Powerful!
So if we come over here, it's a really good distance.
Great!
And from there, he knocks out your power stone. His jumping attack isn't that great. His wall, his tracking splat is pretty decent. Not as good as Ayame's. What makes him wall splat?
Oh no!
His transformation is kind of lackluster because from right here, this is all he can do. And most people can run away from this. It doesn't do as much. It's nowhere near as good as Wang-Tang or any of the other characters. If you and someone else are super, he's gonna get wrecked because that's his standard attack when he has his power stone. Not that good. If you're the only one with a power transformed, then yeah, you're kind of scary. But again, if you're going against a Wang-Tang or Gunrock, you're cooked. Supers, a long startup. And once you see it coming, you can kind of avoid it. But this one, it does insane damage. It's really good. Difficult to hit. You have to get really close. I'll give you guys a secret of the best way to actually get that super. Because everyone's going to be running. You jump and you dive and you grab them. And look at that. It's probably the most damaging super in the game. And it's not that hard to hit. You just kind of gotta chase them down. And yeah, because depending where you are, like that's the best thing to do is jump in the air. Okay, we'll just do this. Okay, here's what I do.
Oh no!
Power stone knocked out. Because you can do it from like here. You jump up. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so it's like a Zangief grab. I always remembered it going up then down. So literally you have to be right next to him, and that's fucking tough, especially in a game like this because people are going to run. So you literally have to be pretty close. But the way I always get people is, whoop. Wake up. The way I always get people is I run. Or you can get even really close, but you might get hit. So that's pretty good, but it's basically like an atomic buster. He's kind of like in a Zangief tier. Jack, on the lower tier side, he's got some unique mobility because he has a Dalsum dive kick.
Let the battle begin. Go!
He's got a really high jump, probably one of the highest in the game. But then he's got really kind of good mobility just to get around the stage and attack. So I can. So let's say, look how long it takes me to get from here to here by walking. Pretty slow, but much quicker for me to move across the stage. So he's good with the mobility. His wall bounce, again, it's not good. That's what makes him not that good, because
Oh no! Powerful.
His wall bounce, it's pretty bad compared to most people. His super, he's going to get beat out by other supers because of this. It's going to be hard to hit anybody who has a projectile. On the floor, it's pretty good. It reaches far, but not that much damage, and gets a hard knockdown. It's not like Wang-Tang where you can just keep punishing them. Look at this. And it doesn't even knock out Power Stones. It's his wall bounce is trash. His supers, it's a low startup. It's only okay. Yeah, that one you kind of have to be on the floor. You can get knocked out of it pretty easy. So it's not that great. That one, it's not that good. I mean, this might be good in an elevator, but overall, it's not. The things that he has going for him is mobility. He can move across the screen and really go for power stones or items. That's what he's got. He's probably got like the maybe first or second best mobility, just to get out of things. But when he's super, he's not that great. It's very hard to hit people, and it's super versus super. You're losing. You're losing to Wang-Tang. You're losing to Falcon. You're losing to probably even Ryoma. His tracking. Pretty decent. Whoops. Let's go to Falcon. He's actually solid. He's actually really solid. A very good beginner character to start with. Excuse me. He's actually
Let the battle begin.
like if you're playing for the first time,
Go!
it's like the first character I really used.
Oh no!
His wall bounce, which is very important, is really good. Good range on it. So it goes pretty far. His jump is pretty decent. Pretty decent tracking on the dive attack, which is would be jump, depending on one thing. It would be jump Y, but here we go.
Oh no!
Decent walk speed. So when he comes to here, this is what you want to do. You just want to kind of launch fireballs because they're really good and they track, so they're kind of hard to like. They're kind of hard to avoid. They do pretty good damage. See that one chunk? And you can go 3. So you can kind of go toe to toe with another projectile character. So he's got a good projectile when he's in super. Jumping attack is pretty good. Let's check out his supers. A lot of startup, good tracking, good damage. He can get knocked out of it. This one's pretty good, but it's kind of hard to. It's kind of easy to avoid or punish, to be honest. But overall, he's very solid, very easy character to kind of get started with. You kind of just want to Maybe get a fireball. And he went that way. That's also another thing. He just kind of goes his own way. Ayame. Well, we'll save the best for last. Talk to Wang-Tang, talk to Galuda. Rouge, Jack, Pete. Talk Pete. We still have to talk to Julia. Pete's pretty solid. He's a little bit lower, but the thing is he's got a lot of supers, which is kind of cool.
Let the battle begin. Go!
Decent walk speed, very high jump.
Oh,
Decent
no.
tracking on his
Powerful.
down move. Let's go take a look at his wall splat. Pretty good. It doesn't go as far, but it's okay. It's like,
Oh, no.
yeah, it's a good way to get. So from here, his transformation projectiles are okay, because you have to aim them yourself. They don't track as good as other ones. So that's why he's not that good. He's gonna lose in a firefight. If somebody else has a power stone, he's gonna get wrecked by
Powerful.
the better projectile characters. So that's how we kind of rate their transformation.
Oh, no.
If two people have power stone, what's gonna happen? So yeah, not that great. Super 1, it's really good because you can do it in a situation where there's like not a lot of places to move. Pretty decent startup, and you can move around.
Powerful. Powerful.
Super 2. It's fairly decent. He has another. I believe he's the only character with 4 supers.
Powerful.
Because then you jump in the air. And they're not great. But he's the only character with 4 supers. And it's not that good. But he's fun. He's fun to use for sure.
Powerful.
With all his supers. Alright, change character. Let's talk about Julia, one of my mains. Julia Gulia. She's actually pretty solid.
Let the battle begin. Go!
She's got a decent jump, which is good. She has a umbrella, so she can kind of get some mobility, kind of float around the stage. Decent walk speed.
Powerful.
Her wall bounce,
Oh, no.
it's actually really good. Okay, well, we're right into her transformation. What's really good about her, one of her best features is this. You can just pretty much stun lock people. You can just have them there. So you can just pretty much do this. They're about to break out. Well, yeah. I would usually just stun lock people. What I would do, I mean, let's say I do something like this. Let me get a power stone. And if it's a different kind of hammer, you could really mess them up. But her super, the merry-go-round, once it hits, it's really good. Good damage. Good in the crowd as well. So her super's really good. And what's great about her, she could set up her super. Boom. There. You know, that one's not so great. But let's say that. Yeah, if it's not against the wall, the super's much better. So that's why she's decent. Because her super, she can hold her own in a projectile battle. Because what happens is, if you get out your projectile, you're gonna trap them, and then you get a super. So that's why she's pretty solid. But yeah, overall, she really good. Oh boy, wrong button. Let's go over here. Oh no, gosh. I always push the wrong button, Steam. Cool. Okay, there we go. Change character. Gourmand. Gourmand's the okay tier.
Let the battle begin.
Cool thing about
Go!
he's actually kind of quick for a big guy.
Oh no!
He's a big guy, so he can pick up pick up things like the cactus and like ice boulders. His wall splat is pretty good. It's actually it's very decent. So we come over here.
Oh no!
I take out Power Stone. When he's here, he's gonna lose in a projectile battle against other characters. And these don't really track that well.
Powerful! Let the battle
Alright,
begin.
so back to Gourmand. Let me do his thing.
Oh no!
His transformation,
Powerful!
he can lose out to other people. So that's why, you know, some characters might be good if no one else is transformed, but when two, that's why the top tiers are top tiers. Super. Not that great. The tracking on that one is not that good. This one's kind of fun. It's very slow compared to some other characters that have mobile supers, like Gunrock and Axel. I believe he has another. No, it's just the same. It's just in the air. You know, the pig. It's just kind of a fun super. Other than that, yeah, he's not that good. He's fun, but almost everyone's fun in this game. Yeah, we'll change character. Axel, my boy, he's actually really good for a few reasons. His supers aren't that great. He's gonna lose out. Like, what makes him good, he has the best wall bounce in the entire game. And again, the wall bounce is good because invincibility frames.
Let the battle begin.
And it takes away people's power stones. So I'm over here. I could
Oh no!
okay, that went far. Wall bounce is very far. It's almost full screen. It's insane. Let me just get rid of this.
Oh no!
Full screen, basically. That's what makes him good. Also makes him good, he's got really good speed. So what you can do is you can grab a really good item, and you're the fastest character in the game. Use the items, because the problem with him is he's very difficult to use in super. He moves fast. It's very hard to hit people with this, especially in the air. It does not track, so you kind of have to aim it yourself. So like Wang-Tang, you jump, it automatically tracks to the opponent. This doesn't track, you have to aim it. So he's gonna lose in a projectile battle with someone else who has super. His supers, supercar, it's good. We call it supercar, but it's difficult to control. His other one, the needles, a really good super, just incredibly slow. If you can get the super off, it's actually really good, but look how long. And he can get knocked out of it fairly easy. but the thing that makes him really good, he becomes extremely fast, and it's hard to run away from him. So what you would do is grab a really good weapon when you're super mode, and you chase someone down. You can chase someone down with like the super 100-ton hammer. Grab the shotgun, knock down people's power stones. And once his needles are up, it's amazing because the needles now are your friend. They're hurting people, they're running away, and you get your power stone. It's like a not so good version of Ayame's, but what makes him so good is this. Full screen, good damage. You always have to watch out for it. It's pretty dang good. So that's one of the few things that makes him good. His super transformations aren't good, but this full screen, it's insane. Yeah. But there we go. How about Gunrock?
Let the battle begin.
So let's take a look at Gunrock.
Go!
Duskoi. What makes Gunrock really good? He can take your power stone real quick. You can jump up,
Oh no!
jump kick. It's an amazing tool to get power stones. Just be near someone, jump kick, and you get a free power stone. His wall splat is decent. It's got decent range. Not as far as other people, but really good. We come here, and this is where he's one of the best characters. These boulders just take chunks of life. It's insane. So he will go toe to toe with anybody with projectiles. So even if Ayame's super, he's still dangerous. He's dangerous to anyone else because those rocks go through everything. It causes a hard knockdown, and then he gets to take his turn. So it's insane. You really don't even need to use super. You just hit people with rocks. You jump up. You can hold it, but normally it's not like that. It's good in a situation, in a small situation, but in a big map like this, the super isn't that good. He has a transformation super. Got a lot of startup, but really good damage. You can knock him out of it with a good timed wall bounce. But supers are actually really good. The best thing about him is his projectile. So you could just do this. And yeah, if you're in the elevator, if you're in certain areas, it's going to be hard to avoid. But he's probably one of the best characters in the game, despite him being slow. He's got cool things where he can grab big items, decent jump. Dive kick or jump kick is amazing. It's just a good way to take people's power stones. He's probably maybe the second or third best character in the game. And you'll see at the end when I put my tier list. Rouge. Probably the second best. One thing that doesn't make her the best is she loses in projectile rolls.
Let the battle begin.
Whoops.
Go!
All right. She's actually pretty fast, but one of the things about her the best is her mobility. She has this rush down that gets her across the map, gets her to power stones, and I can rush down, and if it connects, it gets a full combo. So her mobility is godlike. She can move across the map while being dangerous. And, you know, she's got an amazing jump, so she can just jump really high When she transforms, she will lose to projectiles because this is her jumping projectile. So she's going to get rocked. The floor one is pretty decent, but she's losing to other people. It's pretty nasty on normal opponents, but if your opponent has Power Stone and you are Wang-Tang, you are Gunrock, you are Ayame, you are going to destroy her because you're just going to outzone her. And she has nothing to do about it. She has one of the best wall bounces, probably the second best.
Oh no!
You can see that distance is long. And let's take a look at her supers. What's good about this one is good mobility, so you're hard to hit. So here you can activate, then you can start moving if people try to throw boxes, and it's good damage. So it's really good in a scrap because she can move. This super is decent if you're in a small area. It can clear a room, but in a stage like this, it's going to be hard to catch somebody. But here we go. I just go around, get the Power Stone. So that's what makes her kind of like top tier. Good supers, bad projectiles, an amazing mobility, and amazing wall bounce. The second best in the game. Almost reached from there. So from about here, I can reach somebody and take their Power Stone. She's really good. That mobility, good supers. I can go around the stage, get what I need. Yeah. So probably the best mobility character in the game. Okay, who haven't we seen? Julia Gourmand, we did Axel, Mel, Pride, Falcon. Oh God, there she is. Ryoma, Wang-Tang, Galuda, Rouge, Jack, Pete. All right, now for the best character in the game. Ayame. Let's hit some buttons. And she is the best. She's got really good movement speed on the ground. Not, she doesn't have the mobility, but one of her best things is, for some reason, like she has the best tracking move where you jump up and do a tracking. For some reason, it's just really good. She's got a solid wall bounce. It goes pretty far. So that's a lot of invincibility frames you got. Okay, it's not that great because it's not taking the Power Stones, but you can use it for what you can use it for is those invincibility frames. And here's where she's the best character in the game. These ninja stars are godlike. Instant. There's almost nothing you can do. The only person that can maybe compete is Gunrock. But full screen, amazing tracking.
Oh no! Powerful!
Let's get this. Iteriki.
Oh no!
And I'll show you guys what makes her the best character in the game. Is one of her supers. She has a decent, like one super that you never really use. This one, it's all right, but the number one super to do is this. It's so quick, it tracks. You can't. It's very difficult to stop. I'm going to take care of this computer. And just shows you, it hits multiple people in a smaller arena. She's insane. She's just good overall. Let me get one more Power Stone. So here we go. We're just gonna hit. It's keeping them busy. I'm already getting my Power Stone. So that's what makes her literally the best. The super comes out faster than any super in the game. Tracks. I'm already on the floor getting my supers. You can see that? Already getting my power stones. They're in the middle of the super. It's insane. She beats anybody. Projectiles. Super. Do it twice. They're just getting fucked up. I already got my power stones back and I'm looking for the next one. She's a problem, but hey, good luck. And probably there'll probably be a lot of Ayames out there. There she is. She's number 1. And there we go. So let's go look at our tier list, chat. So after the video, my tier list, okay, goes here. Will there be any changes to it? Yeah, I can put Ryoma to B. He is still going to lose to mostly everybody in projectile wars. When it comes to super, she's number 1, the best super, the best projectiles. Gunrock, insane damage, really good supers, really good projectiles. Rouge, amazing mobility, good supers, bad projectiles. She's going to lose to these characters when they're super almost every time. Same problem with Axel. One of his best features is full range power stone steal, like so full range wall bounce. I would put him actually. Yeah, I could put Wang-Tang because her mobility. Yeah, because he loses because he has a terrible wall bounce. And super, amazing projectiles, decent supers. Long, it starts long, but maybe 1v1. If you get a hard knockdown or trap them, you can get a super. Falcon, great projectiles, decent supers. He's just like a Shoto. He could go to like A. Because he can hold his own. Probably the bottom of the A. He can probably hold his own with projectiles, which other characters. So he would be able to trade and not get overwhelmed. Any of these characters would just get overwhelmed by Ayame's projectiles. Falcon can still get a few off and they track, so he can survive. Rouge wouldn't survive. Same thing with Axel. But some of Axel's tricks can put him over. Yeah, let's see. Julia, high B. She could almost be A. Because she can kind of compete against these other characters. If she gets her projectile out and it tracks, she can kind of stop them. So maybe at the end of A. These characters really can't compete. Yeah, these guys go to C, because if somebody else gets a super, and they, like, let's say you have a super and the other person has a super, these characters really can't do much. They don't have a tracking projectile. It's going to be difficult. These characters just run back and start chucking stuff at you and you're cooked. So that's why these guys are in C. These guys are the extra characters, and they're just terrible. They're extra character. But that has been my tier list, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's tier list. Yes, rah, 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 rah. And you know what? Forget about tiers. Just play. Have fun. Play with the characters you like. Wait, not just done yet, but play with the characters you like. Have fun. The game is incredibly fun. But if you really wanted to know, like, I don't want to win, you're going to use Ayame. You're going to use Gunrock. You can use some of the A tiers. But at the end of the day, what makes a character top tier especially as their transformation, is their projectiles. Because if you can't go toe to toe with them, they're going to just overwhelm you with projectiles and then get super. So there won't be that much you can do. But anyways, guys, this has been Kenny. Thank you guys for watching. There's going to be some more videos before this game comes out. I have my tier list. I'll show you guys like weapons, best weapons, which ones to avoid, level secrets, cool secrets that every stage has, secret weapons, trapdoors, really cool ways for mobility and to escape supers. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace. Peace. Oh, there. No.